The outcome of the story has it
You're not
all.
asking
Whatever
the
you're
right
saying
question.
against my
My
client
client
is
is
wrong!
Allow my calls! I will remove you two from my calls and find you in contempt. Miss Nkomo, you had a chance. You may proceed, counsel.
Thank you. My lord, as I was saying before, I was rudely
Stop wasting
interrupted.
my time, counsel.
My apologies. I can smell fraud all over.
Objection, my lord. Sustained.
Miss Lunga, may you please tell the court the exact number of the youth that registered under the OYE Phase 1 project? And may I remind you, you're under an oath.
Your Honor, we had a target of 10,000 youth for registration, but we achieved 17,373 youth registered by the end of the 4 years.
Is that so? Now, can you also tell the youth the number of youth you so called to have secured dignified and fulfilling self-employment for? I mean, God good, are you not even ashamed of all those lies?
Objection, my lord. Counsel is badgering the witness. Counsel, you are treading on thin ice.
I apologize, my lord. I'm trying to get to the bottom of this.
You may proceed.
These outcomes are not lies. In fact, we had a target of 6,000 youth to be secured to be linked to employment opportunities, but our project achieved 6,626 youth, and 55.9% of these were young women. And the opportunities were coming from the agri-food sector, we had the energy sector, the green job sector, and other sectors that were not recognized by the OYE project.
Oh, wow. Congratulations. I can tell that you managed to get more youth registered. Now my question is, out of all these youth, how many youth can manage to run their own businesses?
We had a number of interventions that we scheduled during the implementation of the project to address the needs of the youth so that they can develop the skills required to manage their own enterprises or to secure employment. Some of these trainings that we delivered were the basic life skills training. And the most important ones for me out of there were the leadership training, the module, and also the financial literacy. It helped them develop those skills. In addition, we also had the advanced business skills training. This one was targeted at youth that were ready to start up their own enterprises or to strengthen their already existing enterprises. One of the key things that was coming out from this training for these youth in particular was that they were able to develop business proposals that could help them secure funding. And lastly, we also had the youth trained on YSAL, the Youth Savings and Lendings groups, so that they can also be able to save their own finances to start up their own businesses.
Oh, I see. So if you don't mind us getting into the specifics of the statistics, since you're good at numbers, can you tell us the exact number of youth that managed to be registered under the technical skills training?
We had 8,690 youth receiving technical skills training versus a target of 7,000. And the technical skills training were targeted various value chains based on the opportunities that we had secured from the private sector. Some of the value chains where we offered training were poultry production, goat production, we had piggery production, apiculture, and horticulture.
So how many youth got financial support?
2,957 youth received financial support versus a target of 1,500.
Specifics, please.
My lord, in fact, we had a total value of loans coming to 418,209 United States dollars, and youth benefited from this funding. And we had various financial products that were designed to address the various needs of these young people. For example, the training kits, we had the matching grants, we had the Ignite Credit Facility, we also had the Ignite Credit Guarantee Facility, and then the YSALs. Also, because of the training that they'd received from the Youth Savings and Lendings group, they managed to save an amount. The minimum amount was actually $46,000 that they saved, which contributed to their loans.
Ms. Lunga, you can razzle-dazzle us with all these numbers and statistics in a bid to try and confuse the court. But I'll never buy them. Because everyone can tell that these numbers are being padded.
Objection, my lord. My client has provided us with evidence and authenticated documents, such as this end of project evaluation. She has given us accurate figures. I think this is becoming ridiculous.
Miss Nkombo is right, counsel. What's the point in all of this?
Nonetheless, I have no further questions, my lord. I would like to bring to the stand my next witness, Pardon Donsa.
You may proceed.
So, Mr. Donsa, would you mind if I call you Pardon?
Bolato nkoma zviriko futi.
Please be formal. Slang tozotaura takugeto sandizo. Alright, tell me, how old are you?
Let me see nko.
How long have you been unemployed?
Hatina tombopiwa nkana wacho. I had lost the count now.
That's fine. Can you please tell the court how this project benefited you?
Abhala chinaka benefit pane project. Ndatombogara nekaenda ngoni ma friends angu nomboro kana zvimarounds eka zvazvitori nani. Vangoita zvima workshop wobo but nditarise zvandiri ndakachinjere. Anambochinje.
So in essence, from all the workshop, business trainings and mentoring, there are no prospects of employment or starting your own business.
Hapana, dololo ngoma.
Well, there you have it. I have no further questions.
Mr. Donsa, I am very sorry for your unfortunate circumstances. But please tell me, why did you sign up for the OYE project?
Because they promised us some jobs. But promise mabasa.
Jobs?
Yes.
What job exactly were you promised? And by who? Can you point to that person in this courtroom today, if they are in here? Just as I expected. My lord, I have no further questions for him. But I do have one person, a witness, who can testify that the OYE project was in fact beneficiary to them, Miss Vaidagowira. If you may allow, may she come to the stand.
You may proceed, counsel.
Miss Vaidagowira, may I know when and how you joined the OYE project?
Okay. Ndakajoina OYE project 2019. Then after ndaona message pagroup remcommunity mandinogara rakatumirwa neMinistry of Youth zvichinzi kuri kudiwa mayouth anoda kuita maprojects saka ndo pandikangoenda ndobva ndanoregister.
Okay. So, I would like to know if you take us back to when you were doing the project and if it has benefited you. Could you please explain to us?
Yeah. Chekutanga chandakatobenefita kudzidza kwandakatoita pabasic life skills nemaentrepreneurship. So taita matrainings inini ndakasarudza kuita zvemasolar. Ndobva ndaenda kuhit, ndobva ndaita 2 weeks ndiri kuhit ndichitrainwa kuita zvemasolar. Certificate rangu randakapiwa rinoshanda all over the country. SNV yakaendingeja kune imwe company inonzi Natfort Energy. Ndakatanga kushanda ikoko. Ndashanda pano zvakazongoitika ndobva ndambotidzokere kumashure. Ndadzokera kumashure handina kuregedza kuibata mibata yangu yemaoko nekuti ndandakadzidziswa maentrepreneurship. Ndakavhura shop yangu yecosmetic pandatanga kuita zvekutengesa. SNV haina kusorora. Yakaramba ichingota follow up kwandiri ichingondibvunza kuti uri kuitei, uchiri kuda here kuita zvemasola. Nenyaya yekuti ndakatrainwa ndakati yes ndinoda kuramba ndichizviita. So vakandiengeja kune imwe company inonzi PFN. Like now ndokwandave ndinotokwanisa like kutongozviitirawo zvinhu zvangu ndichitokwira pamusoro ndichitoinstalla masola ndichitotengesa. Zvinova zvinhu zvinondifadza kuti SNV yakandibatsira nekuti zvinhu zvandandisingagoni but now ndakuzvigona.
So from my understanding, you have benefited from this
Yes.
OYE project.
Yes.
Just out of interest, Miss Govera, were you in the same class with the witness that just came here, Mr. Pardon Donsa?
Yes.
Were you in the same training?
Yes.
Also out of interest, did you finish the training together Was he kicked out? What happened to Mr. Pardon Donza, from what you know?
No, hapana akadzingwa. But pardon takaita naye zvese life skills, basic life skills training, entrepreneurship. But isusu takatotrainwa TS even zvemasola. But mumwe wedu taakumberi akazongodzokera ega kumashure akati ndakumboita zviraa zvangu. Tazodzoka takumuudza kuti tesoni tatowana mabasa takuita this and this. Avati ndakuda kuita sei, ndakuda kuendawo, but mukana wacho panga pasisina term yacho yange yadarika.
Okay. So from my understanding, Mr. Pardon Donza, at his own will, left this project, or may I say he abandoned this project. My lord, I have no further questions for her.
Ms. Vida, my question is, have you actually benefited from this project?
Yes.
Sure. All right. What you have to understand is that lying in this court is a punishable offense. So, from what you have said, and from what I'm seeing, if you really benefited, what is 100% with Israel?
Counsel?
I have no further questions. I rest my case.
Counsel? May we have your submissions?
Numbers. That's all we've been hearing today. But my client, Pardon Donza, still remains at the end with nothing, no future, no job, but a whole lot of numbers and statistics. I rest my case.
Thank you.
Counsel? May I have your submissions, please?
There is a saying that you can force a donkey to the river, but you cannot force it to drink. The aim of the project was to empower young people for employment, make them create their own businesses, but some chose to do nothing. And some, they chose to make something out of it. 85 public and private players were engaged with the OYE, collaborating to facilitate young youth and empower them. But where was Mr. Donza? Kujiround. My lord, I rest my case.
Thank you, Counsel. Court adjourned. We meet again at 2 p.m. You may be seated. In the case between OYE Youths and SNV Zimbabwe, which implemented opportunities for youth employment projects supported by SDC and CEDA during the period of 1 May 2019 to 31 October 2023. It is without reasonable doubt that both parties have presented their evidence, and I am satisfied that on charges laid against SNV, it is ordered that they have been found not guilty on all charges. To the young man, Pardon Donza, please stop making excuses. Start thinking about your future. Make something out of yourself. Vida Goveri, well done, young lady. Well done so much for inspiring youths, especially women like you. I hope you will continue with your business and bring it to greater heights. To SNV, thank you so much for empowering young people in Zimbabwe. Please continue doing the good work and spread it across the country. Thank you. Court adjourned.
For me, I am very emotional, but I'm happy that with such a verdict, it endorses the evaluation findings I am so happy that our name has been cleared together with our partners.
Our statistics are reliable and accurate, and they can be verified on our logout system by just a click of a button.
I'm so happy, I'm excited, it's been amazing 4 years implementing OYE, and I'm happy to share that we also had an inclusive approach where we managed to reach to over 200 differently abled young women in the 11 districts. So I'm so happy and excited about the verdict. Thank you.